terrifying tale of schoolyard horror. In the hushed corridors of my 6th grade memories, a sinister incident unfolded, casting shadows that still linger in the recesses of my mind. It was a nondescript day, one like any other, as I navigated the mundane routine of school life. The incident occurred during my 6th period gym class, a seemingly innocuous setting that would soon morph into a realm of palpable fear. As I traversed the track during our laps, the air thickened with an unspoken tension. My innocent eyes fell upon a man, a stranger, standing by the imposing fence that bordered the school grounds. His unsettling grin, a grotesque parody of friendliness, sent shivers down my spine. Oblivious to the target of his eerie wave, I hesitated but continued running, dismissing the encounter as a figment of my imagination. The ominous encounter escalated as the day unfolded its chapters. The man reappeared, this time near the school gate, his smile now replaced with an unnerving stare. My young heart quickened its pace, my instincts urging me to escape the clutches of an unknown terror. As I distanced myself from the school's safety, the specter of the stranger faded into the backdrop, granting me a fleeting sense of relief. However, the tale took a malevolent turn on my journey home. A blue car, inconspicuous at first, pulled up beside me. The window rolled down, revealing the same ominous figure who seemed to know more than he should. The encounter escalated from discomfort to terror as he addressed me by my full name, sending shockwaves through my fragile composure. My refuge lay only minutes away, yet the pursuit intensified. I ran, my heart pounding in synchrony with the rhythm of my footsteps. The adrenaline-fueled sprint brought me home, a sanctuary momentarily shielded from the looming threat. Locked doors and windows became my fortress as I succumbed to a nightmarish slumber. Awakening to the oppressive darkness of my room, an unquenchable thirst led me to the kitchen. The clock revealed an unearthly hour, 11:32 p.m., as I sought solace in the cool embrace of water. Yet, the silence shattered with an ominous knock, a prelude to a malevolent revelation. Approaching the window with trepidation, I peered into the abyss of the night. There he stood, the grinning stranger, an obscured figure wielding an enigmatic object. Panic coursed through my veins, threatening to engulf my senses. A desperate plea to my parents, met with initial frustration, unraveled the sinister reality. The man had been stalking me, an unseen predator weaving through the fabric of my existence. The night culminated in a symphony of terror. My father, a hero in the shadows, confronted the intruder who harbored a malevolent intent. The revelation of a kitchen knife in his possession painted a grim tableau of what could have transpired had fate not intervened. As the police subdued the assailant, the gravity of the situation unfurled. His twisted obsession with me had reached a crescendo, and the precipice of tragedy loomed perilously close. The Whispered Shadows, Unraveling Willow Creek's Stalker Mystery. In the quaint town of Willow Creek, where the streets whispered secrets through the rustling leaves of ancient trees, lived a woman named Emily. Her life, once uneventful, took a dark turn when she started receiving anonymous letters. The neatly typed messages arrived weekly, each one more cryptic and unsettling than the last. They spoke of things only she could know, details from her past, secrets buried deep in the recesses of her memory. At first, Emily dismissed the letters as elaborate pranks, the work of a mischievous neighbor. But as the sinister correspondence persisted, a sense of unease settled over her like an ever-tightening noose. The letters evolved into chilling narratives, recounting moments from her daily life, from the mundane to the deeply personal, as if the sender watched her every move. Sleepless nights became the norm for Emily as paranoia gripped her heart. She confided in friends, but their assurances couldn't dispel the growing dread. With each letter, The stalker seemed to inch closer to the core of her existence. Fear transformed her once secure home into a labyrinth of shadows, and every creak in the floorboards heralded a potential threat. Desperation drove Emily to involve the local authorities, who launched an investigation into the mysterious tormentor. Yet, despite their efforts, the letters continued unabated. The stalker's knowledge of Emily's life was unnerving, surpassing the realm of ordinary intrusion. The letters now contained explicit details about her daily routine, causing Emily to question the sanctity of her own thoughts. As the town grappled with the enigma of Emily's relentless stalker, whispers of an unsolved mystery from Willow Creek's past emerged. Some believed it was the vengeful spirit of a long-lost resident, seeking retribution for sins forgotten by time. Others speculated on a more tangible adversary, a shadowy figure lurking in plain sight. With each passing day, Emily's mental fortress crumbled. The once vibrant woman became a mere shell of herself, haunted by the omnipresent specter of her unseen pursuer. The town, too, succumbed to the palpable tension, shrouded in an atmosphere of collective anxiety. The story of Emily's ordeal weaved through the town's history, intertwining past and present in a sinister dance. The chilling letters, seemingly born from the shadows themselves, remained an unsolved enigma, leaving Willow Creek in the grip of an unsettling mystery that refused to fade away.
Unveiling shadows, a stalker's pursuit in the heart of Metropolis.
In the bustling city of Metropolis, Lydia, a young artist, found herself immersed in the vibrant pulse of urban life. Her days were filled with the hum of creativity and the energy of the streets. However, a sinister undercurrent soon infiltrated her world when she began to notice a mysterious figure lingering in the periphery of her daily routine. At first, Lydia brushed off the unease, attributing the sightings to mere coincidence. But as weeks passed, the shadowy presence became more pronounced. Whether she worked in her studio, enjoyed a coffee at her favorite cafe, or wandered through the crowded markets, the stalker was always there, a faceless silhouette that seemed to materialize in the corners of her life. The true extent of Lydia's ordeal became apparent when she discovered ominous notes tucked into her sketchbooks. Each one a cryptic message that hinted at an intimate knowledge of her private world. The stalker's words, a toxic blend of obsession and menace, invaded the sanctuary of her art and cast a chilling pall over her once inspiring haven. Paranoia consumed Lydia as the stalker's campaign intensified. No longer confined to the shadows, they began sending unsettling gifts, twisted interpretations of her own artwork, accompanied by unsettling messages that left her questioning her own sanity. The city, once a source of inspiration, now felt like a labyrinth of menace. Haunted by sleepless nights, Lydia reached out to the authorities, desperate for an escape from the suffocating grip of her unseen tormentor. As detectives delved into the case, the stalker's cunning escalated. They infiltrated Lydia's online world, leaving disturbing comments on her social media and hacking into her emails, eroding the boundaries between her real and virtual existence. In her pursuit of normalcy, Lydia sought solace in the company of friends, yet the stalker's insidious influence extended its tendrils into her social circle. Relationships strained, and trust shattered as the elusive tormentor orchestrated a psychological game, leaving Lydia isolated and vulnerable. As the cityscape transformed into a haunting backdrop for Lydia's nightmare, a breakthrough in the investigation revealed a web of connections that traced back to her past. The stalker, it seemed, harbored a twisted link to a forgotten chapter of Lydia's life, turning the pursuit into a dark journey of self-discovery. In a climactic confrontation, Lydia confronted her stalker, unmasking the face behind the malevolent campaign. The revelation sent shockwaves through her world, unveiling a truth more sinister than she could have imagined. The city, once tainted by fear, now bore witness to the strength of Lydia's resilience as she reclaimed her life, an indomitable spirit rising from the shadows. Stay vigilant against stalkers, as they have the ability to trail you unnoticed, no matter where you go.